everyone! Today we want to help you get some more sales. So in this video, you're going to discover 3 of the highest impact things that we have done to get a ton more customers.
These are things that, if done continuously, make it absolutely 100% inevitable that you will succeed. But yet, hardly anybody does them consistently.
So say it with me, guys. Let's do this. Okay, number 1. Now you know this already, but many of us are still struggling to do this. So we want to help with that. That's right, number 1 is to create remarkable content consistently.
Do you have to create content to get sales?
No.
Do you have to have a big audience to get sales?
No.
But does it make it a hell of a lot easier?
Yes. The easiest way to get new customers is to have an engaged audience who are ready to buy. So start building one, and here's the kicker. You need to put non-negotiable time in your diary every single week to create content. For us, every single Thursday morning is our content creation morning, and we book out 1 full day a week to do all of our recording.
That's right, it's Thursday right now. Oh god, it's not. It's not even Thursday.
This is the 1 day a week we've booked out to do recording.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just cut that then. That's fine. That means if Thursday is your content creation day and a wonderful client comes right up to you and says,
"Hey, I'll pay you lots of money. Can you work this Thursday?" And you say,
No.
No,
No.
honey. It's all about discipline. Yeah, maybe you could move it down the road. Maybe you could swap the days around, but it's non-negotiable. You have to have that content creation time.
We have never ever lost money by saying no to a potential client. We just tried to move it to a different day. And if you want to have that bigger audience, if you want to have those easy sales coming in because you've got an audience that is ready to buy, then you really need to be disciplined around this content creation time and make sure it is a non-negotiable.
Number 2, this is something that nobody does, but every time we get someone to go and do it, it works 100% of the time for them. Meet Tony. She had an online product, but yet nobody was buying it. Boo. She'd invested a ton of time into it. She was trying to promote it. She was trying to build a funnel around it, but just yet nobody was buying it.
And maybe you felt this too. Have you ever felt like you're posting about your services? Maybe you're spending a ton of time writing sales pages, starting to think about ads and so on. But how do you know that it's hitting the spot? You're essentially writing all of this sales content based on guesswork. And you're just hoping and praying that it's going to work. And maybe you're listening to a ton of sales and marketing gurus talk about automations and funnel building and processes, and you're putting all this time in, but it's all based on guesswork. You're guesstimating and then automating. And guesstimating and then automating simply doesn't work. So stop it.
You've been warned. I went across him. Don't cross him.
Evil to the core, mate.
There is a better way. This is what we told Tony, and this is our number 2 point. Call people and find out why they are not buying your services. Okay, we know that sounds scary and you don't want to do that, but bear with us because calling people is the number 1 way to find out what objections people have towards buying.
So that's what Tony did. She called a potential customer, let's say their name was Bob.
GDPR.
And Bob told her his objection to buying. The thing is, Tony had never even thought of that objection before until Bob brought it up. So what did she do? She called another customer. Let's say their name was Bob 2.
You're so original with your thinking.
And guess what? Bob 2 had the same objection exactly to Bob 1. But Tony this time was prepared because Bob 1 had already had this objection. So by the time Tony got to sell it to Bob 2, she knew how to solve it. And when she solved that objection with Bob 2, following the conversation she had had with Bob 1, guess what happened?
She got the sale?
She got the sale!
So what you're saying is Bob 2 had the same problem as Bob 2. And not only that, but she was able to replicate that objection handling statement on her website and sell more there too. And this is where the magic is, because those real conversations are the most effective way to not only find out what the objections are, but also to test ways to successfully overcome those objections so that then you can use those on your sales pages, on your funnels, on your ads, on your posts to get more sales across every single thing that you do.
Essentially, rather than guesstimating then automating, you're having conversations to build automations that work because everything in marketing that's correct has to rhyme.
It does.
Every single person that we've told this to has come back to us and they've told us
A, they found out an objection they'd never even thought of. B, after doing these calls, they were able to actually make sales on the calls. And C, using that data of what they learned in those calls, they were able to apply that on all the websites, funnels, data, etc. to get more sales everywhere else.
everywhere.
Basically. So this is going to help you in so many ways. Are you going to do it? Let me know in the comments if you're going to do it, if there's anything holding you back. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
And nicely following on from that, this is something that a lot of people try to do and fail. The third thing you can do to get more customers is to go and build that sales funnel that does actually work. And not just one based off guesswork. A funnel is basically a series of pages and emails that's designed to attract and convert customers. The idea being that if you put traffic in at the top, out of the bottom will come leads and sales.
Now, every marketer on the planet and the universe will literally say, you need to build a funnel, you need to build a funnel, and it's really easy, look, I'm so amazing, this is how you build a funnel. But yeah, why is it that so many people start off trying to build funnels, but then they fail or they build one and it doesn't work? Like, why does that happen? Well, we discovered a few things that are really, really holding people back. Number one, the tech is a lot more overwhelming and complex than you first thought, and you don't know which tools to use, which tech stack to use, and it's a bit like, which one?
Number two, where do you start? Is it the landing pages? Is it the lead magnets? Is it the emails? Is it the ads? I don't know where to start, so I'm just not going to start.
Overwhelmed. Number three, you get started, you make a lead magnet, and then you realize nobody wants the lead magnet, and then you're like, just start all over again, and then it's like, boom, overwhelm again.
The overwhelm is the running theme.
Yeah, just like overwhelm.
The truth is, it is really overwhelming. But when you get it right, when you spend time trying to work out how to get it right, it can really help to grow your business.
Now, if you want to take away some of this overwhelm and indecisiveness around building the funnel, then we invite you to come and map out your funnel, your perfect funnel, with us and our funnel building expert, Gavin Bell. We'd love to do this with you together, so click on the link in the description and we can plan out your perfect funnel in just a day. This is going to be a guided workshop by one of the best funnel builders in the world, Gavin Bell, and you are going to feel awesome at the end of it.
Yes, by the end of the day, you will have decided what your perfect funnel looks like once and for all. You'll have figured out all the tech you need and learn how to run ads to your highly converting funnel.
We'll see you on the other side. Please make sure to drop a comment, a like, and a subscribe. We love you forever.
I've been Andrew.
I've been Pete.
See you next time, hopefully on that funnel building day. Bye.